Oh shit!
Boom! There he is. Wait.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Woo.
Boom! Guess who stepped in the
In the
room?
room. Pow.
Black
Hit you in the
Pedro.
face. Pow.
No, that doesn't sound right.
To
Yo,
cow.
to cow. What's going on, y'all? We came in hot. But that's what happens. Savage AF, good humor wasted, already in the building. We see what it is. Ooh.
You know what it is. Savage AF is the show. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang. Hey.
You know what it is.
Wait, ready?
Hey.
Right. I don't know what
you know what it is, man. We're here, Savage AF, for you Monday through Friday, live on YouTube and Facebook.
On YouTube and Facebook. Simultaneous.
Typically, Mondays and Fridays, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, such as now. Typically, Tuesday through Thursday, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, such as not now. But if you ever miss us live on YouTube or Facebook simultaneously, then make sure you're always tapped into, and it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now, youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. It's all one word. Get it on down. No spaces, no nothing. Make sure you tap into the YouTube page. And when you do that, Shane, what should it's like, don't just go to the YouTube page. There's activity once you get there. What happens?
Yeah, don't talk about it, be about it. If you ain't about it, then this is what you got to be about right now. How about that? Oh, give me that corn and I don't care. Okay, that was weird, but ring the bell. Make sure you ring the bell.
If you don't do that, I will upside down punch you.
Yeah.
when the nigga does this in upside down punch,
yeah, that's not really.
When I reverse knuckle your ass, then you will know why.
So you already know what it is. Make sure you do that, and also make sure you subscribe to us on all the other platforms. And if you do go to the YouTube page, like it and subscribe. What's the problem? What's the big deal? Also, make sure you follow
on
Facebook. I'm sorry, on Facebook. We're not on Facebook yet.
Savage
AF. F. And we're there. A.F.
And if you're from Toronto, the T.O. then you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
If you're from the T.O. then you should know what I'm talking about when I say Savage A.F.
Right. And make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Big bold letters right there in your face. And also at Comedian Shang on the IG. You know what it is. And all my ex-ladies, I took a picture. Hello, ladies. Y'all still look good to me.
Hate to leave you, but love to watch it go.
Yeah, there you go.
Nicole H, Breezy JJ's, Lady Hazel Mays in the building. Good humor.
We got a lot of people. Are they all in the building?
ACP, Christina Brown getting gowns. Shout out to the dudes in the building. Damani Jones might be the only one right now. Fellas, if you're in here, chime in. The ladies always chime in, and we appreciate that. We love y'all so much, and I love you back. Okay.
Wow.
But fellas, make sure you chime in too. Let's keep it balanced, y'all. We're Savage AF. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter.
They do matter.
Yeah, Black Pedro, Comedian Shang. Shang, I think you were about to get into it, but when you're on the Instagrams, okay, one of the other evil entities running the world.
They're all evil.
I'm trying to get us canceled from everything, Shang. I'm sorry.
Well, you have been on one.
Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. It's right there. It's there right there. And then I'm gonna point over here down there to at Comedian Shang. It's over there.
Right there.
Yeah.
That was it right there. Yeah.
At Comedian Shang. And also follow the show at Savage AF Radio on Instagram, man. That's how it is, y'all. That being said, I think we hit them with all the kind of visual elements.
Right.
But not everybody uses their eyes, for good reason. Some of y'all are ugly. I don't want to look at y'all, Well,
I know that everybody in the feed is very good looking, except for any of our trolls. The trolls, y'all know that while your mamas and pops was fucking, there was earthquake and it shook up the sperm the wrong way. And your face came out like it was blurry. But other than that, everybody else, y'all good looking. But
so some of us, some people just listen to us audibly through their ears. You know what I mean? Like they might be on the road again. Might be that drive time for you or whatever. You can catch us wherever you catch your podcast, guys. Okay.
Right.
And you just go on back through the archives. All the places: iTunes, Google Play, Slacker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud. Oh,
well, I got it. No, I got it. Right there.
Spotify, and then
I'm gonna do my opera. SoundCloud.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you. That was loud.
If I had roses and I could throw them virtually,
you know what?
From Vegas to LA, I would.
Man, Man, that was so good. God.
That's right before that nigga turned into a werewolf. Okay, I just want to, he was trying to tell us. He was trying to tell you he was a monster in disguise. The full moon hit that nigga and he ate a bitch alive. Okay, yeah, I'm just done. All right, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Anyways, here we go.
But it did though.
It did though. Sometimes synergy. It's 313 right now. What up, though, Detroit? That's what time it is. That's our time right now. 313. It's Savage AF. We're September 17th. It's a Friday. A Friday. I'm back, Pedro. That's comedian Shane.
You sound like that video we just saw to do.
I'm a big fan of Shane, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of yours, Shane, but I'm also a big fan of Big Boy. And that's what they did. Is like on his morning show, they'd be like, "It's Friday," and so I, drive time.
I used to write jokes for that motherfucker.
Hey man,
whatever happened? Yeah,
no wonder he was a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I really did. Yeah,
and he still is. All right, but here we go, guys. It's September 17th, a Friday, 2021. Black Pedro, comedian Shane, Savage AF.
Yeah,
fuck your feelings, facts matter.
Facts do matter.
We are going to end today's show with a Shangry because that's what we do. Wait, okay. I'm not even sure how to read this. I'm just gonna go just straight Walter Cronkite.
Right.
WAP white ass people / swag jackers.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we're doing.
That's
but before we get into that, my Black Pedro pop in today is white out to the rescue.
See?
Stick around though. It might not be what you think it is, so stick around. But before we get into that, need a boost? The FDA does clear the Pfizer booster shot for 65 and up. Let's talk about it.
Right.
But before we get into that, one of our most critical questions that we always ask on this show, it usually sounds a little something like this.
Motherfucker, say what?
We'll give you the rest.
Today we're going to talk about some GOP dropout.
Yeah.
GOP dropout. Where on my Grease? What's the name of the thing?
What do you mean? What's the name of the thing?
The 50s musical.
Grease. It was Grease.
Grease. Yeah. I was about to call it Grease Lightning, but Grease. Yeah. So instead of beauty school dropout, we have a GOP dropout. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we'll stick with a musical thing. One of the greatest kind of funk and R&B bands of all time, the Gap Band.
Yeah.
I feel like the U.S. Improperly overtook one of their songs, and they became the crap band because the U.S. admitted that it dropped the bomb on the wrong target. So we know we talked about this the other day, a couple days ago.
Yep.
Literally was just questioning like the whole drone strike thing. Like,
well,
maybe don't do it like that. Like maybe let's get into a thing, because if you kill the wrong people, it's just going to perpetuate the hate that we keep having to fight against. So stop being the dick and people won't want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, I don't know if that. Okay,
that just came to me.
That just
talking. That's the tequila talking. My bad. But
this is what I'm saying.
So what they admitted today, General McKenzie Jr. admitted today that they were wrong. That they killed 7 children and several adults, and none of them had anything to do with ISIS-K or the suicide bombing outside of the Kabul airport,
right?
The Hamid Karzai airport. Like,
But
none of that anything. They were just wrong.
Okay, and that
sure,
was it.
It's good to hear them admit that, but also this shit was probably always wrong, because sometimes it hits the wrong target accident. Like, they target one thing and something's slightly closer, and the missile re-guides itself. Sometimes, there's the ordnance, meaning the explosive, is stronger than they thought it would be. Like this Thanos glowing thing right now. And it created more destruction than they thought it would, and more collateral
but
damage.
this is also,
but in this case, they were just completely wrong.
They're completely wrong. But the thing
they hit
about
the target
is,
they meant to hit. They just
but it
didn't
also
mean to hit that target.
But they hit the target. One, it was the wrong target. Secondly, it was not only just the wrong target. Where they said they used too much force, where they didn't strategically do it the way they normally do it. But at least he stepped up. At least they did step up and say, "Yeah, we fucked up." I'd rather deal with somebody say, "Yo, man, I fucked up on that. My bad," or something, than a motherfucker that don't say nothing and just act like nothing to see here. I didn't mean to blow up all those kids. But you know what? Anything pertaining to any kind of retaliation and war, I hate to say it, and I'm not happy about the people fucking dying. Don't think I'm like pro dying and the kid murder or kill, but I am in some instances. My bad.
7 kids were killed.
7 kids, but the thing is, in these kind of situations, there's always going to be residual casualties. There's always is. So them apologizing, yes, but it's kind of par for the course. It's par for the course, man.
To be honest, I know I said this, and please go through the archives of this show. I know I said this on this show, that Joe Biden fucked up when he said, after the suicide bombing outside of the Kabul airport,
right,
as America's pulling out and just trying to pull people out, it seemed like a last lick, and Joe Biden said, we're gonna hunt down and track down and find everybody responsible for this and make sure they pay and blah blah blah. That kind of rhetoric, I was like, that's a mistake. That's the same shit that got us into the position of a 20-year war that was, unwinnable, right? And we end up in this endless battle that nobody can seem to find an answer for. And in an attempt to retaliate to that bombing, they end up honestly perpetuating the problem. Because now you got to think about it. I think it's total 17. I think it was 10 adults and 7 kids. I think.
Yeah, but Kuchadamas,
I know it's 7 kids.
Kuchadamas has the answer to the question. Shooting missiles is kind of like eating pussy. Aim down too much, and you most definitely will hit the wrong asshole.
Yep.
I think that was the most logical shit. I don't know. I don't know if generals will say that, but I don't know.
But also, realistically, it's now we've potentially created 17 times X,
and that they will always remember
of enemies,
right? That will always remember. Bro, you killed little Ukaku.
There are at least 14 parents,
but
or I guess at most 14 parents, right? Who, if I was a parent in your country, inadvertently dropped a bomb over my hood and killed my child, I'm trying my best to.
Okay, yeah, when I'm gonna mob on you when I can.
I'm gonna come and be a tourist and be like,
hi. And boom. Bro, but the thing is, by the way, Kuchadamas, I like what you said. If you're shooting, it's like eating pussy. But I mean, they knew tat wasn't the right thing.
Well, they didn't. They thought they had the right target. So they call this an over the horizon strike, which sounds like a scene from the fucking Wizard of Oz or some shit, right? Like,
or yeah, like it was in Frozen or some shit.
Over the horizon,
boom,
bombs will kill. It's like, what do you?
Okay, but well, no, I mean, and also, you know,
they have really nobody on the ground anymore.
No, it's all
so this is all drone warfare bullshit.
But you can't hold up. Again, there's gonna be residual effects of dropping bombs. That even if there's somebody that they didn't mean to kill, you're gonna kill them. So I don't know about that, man. I mean, I'm not. And the general could say, "Look, we were aiming for the pussy, and apparently we overshot the tank, went right into the asshole." Sorry.
So this is the difference, Shang. Right? It's like you're right. There is usually an acceptable amount of what they call like casual damage or whatever, right? Like just, you know, it's shit that happened that we didn't mean to happen, and oops, sorry. But we got our target. We did kill so and so. We just happened to also kill a goat herder and his entire herd or whatever, right?
And a bunch of kids, and yeah.
In this case, though, none of the people killed had anything to do with anything that was threatening the United States. It was literally 7 kids and I think 10 adults who had nothing to do. They were like, we followed the car, and then they picked up a dude, and then they dropped off a package, and then they picked up another dude, and they picked up a package, and let's kill them because the package.
Oh no! Hold on.
None of these killings.
Hold up.
Nobody who died had.
Okay, what I'm saying is, okay, yeah, in war and when you're trying to get revenge and all that other stuff, so shit ain't gonna be perfect. And I understand that it's fucked up, but I do get, again, he said we fucked up. We fucked up. And we didn't mean to kill those people. And there's nothing we can do about it. But we fucked up going 20 years ago. We fucked up by having Biden say that shit. We fucked up when we actually thought we could win this fucking war. We fucked up when it came to Vietnam.
No, and I'd say the fucked up part is trying to retaliate against that suicide bombing outside of the Kabul.
Right. There's no way you're gonna find that.
You just gotta bounce, dog. You don't have any info on the ground anymore. And then it turned into this obviously wrong mission that they've had to admit to. When it first happened, they were like, no, we got the dude. Might have killed some other people. My bad. But we got the dude.
Right.
And now 3 weeks later, they're like, aha, about that dude, man, wasn't in the car. That wasn't his car. Plus, we killed 7 kids and probably created a whole nother generation of jihadists.
Of jihadists that are going to absolutely crawl up our ass and blow us up.
For this.
But when you're dropping bombs and you're trying to actually target specific people, if you're using drones or anything like that, especially usually the drones are pretty accurate. They fucked up. So I'm going to give them a pass on this one.
Here's the problem. No. Here's the problem.
Hey, why not?
The drone was as accurate as it could be with its target. They chose a target and hit it. They just chose the wrong target. And I'm going to continue to contest that is because we were still in the mindset of revenge. And in a time when we're also trying to pull out of an area because we realized that this revenge didn't work. The revenge of 9/11 didn't work. It did not work. We failed. That's fine. Okay. But just admit it and get out. Okay, they got one more bombing off of us. I get it. I'm sorry to those who lost their lives in it. Like literally, it's tragic. But we can't get into this. Oh, you gonna shoot at us while we're running away? Well, then let's go do a whole nother mission because nigga will just end up in another 20 years of war. So the U.S. needs to totally get out of the retaliation game because that's how you ended up bombing the wrong people. Just trying to find a target, trying to find something.
Well, just something
that you can do.
No. But you know what it was? It was to appease the fucking redneck, angry white dudes. Like, man, we got them back. We showed them.
And the complex too.
Right.
The industrial complex, right? Like,
right.
We have bombs that we need to drop, or else
We have a surplus of bombs,
yeah,
right?
And you won't need more bombs, and then the companies go out of business. So you have to drop bombs. But if you're gonna do it and you're gonna kill the wrong people, then do it responsibly. At least get one of the targets that you. But they had to admit fully now that they hit nothing but innocent people, and 7 of them were children. And I'm seriously asking the United States to reconsider this whole what they call over the horizon, somewhere over the horizon. Like, it just sounds too cute. And the reality is you're lobbing bombs globally across the planet without being able to really
see without any eyes on the ground. I agree. But the people in the feed that are saying something, well, other than the crazy shit they talk about, I really do think that I'm gonna give them a pass for speaking up and saying something about it, because that's because I know this shit is hard and you don't know what's gonna happen.
I appreciate the admission. I do.
Right. That's what I
appreciate. I do.
Because they usually don't say shit, and they don't.
It doesn't change shit.
It don't say nothing.
They the verbiage was, we are considering basically reparations to the families, but then they threw in the butt, and they were like, but it's hard to get in touch with people right now in Afghanistan, so
because we blew up their phones.
So logistically, sending the checks might be harder than it sounds, but at least they're considering paying the people back for murdering their kids. I guess that's a start.
I guess.
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. I'm Black Pedro. Comedian Shang's on my virtual right.
All right.
What we're gonna do is move on. Let's move on to the next
one. We're gonna move on to the next one, yeah.
Yeah, man, because that's a lot. We could do a lot with that. But
no, I agree.
But critically on the show daily,
boom,
we do ask one question, and we ask that question. When we ask that question, it sounds like this. Does it sound like that?
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Had the cursor lined up, and then the feed moved.
Because the first thing I thought, is that our new thing?
There's a screaming rabbit. Rabbit.
I thought you changed it. I was like, is that what we're doing?
My bad.
But you know what, though? I'm entertained. I am really entertained.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. All right. Motherfuckers say what? Representative Anthony Gonzalez.
You mean Anthony Gonzalez, a.k.a. Lex Luthor? Look at this motherfucker.
He caught many a touchdown pass as a tight end for the Indianapolis Colts from Peyton Manning during their glory years when he was there. So football star. And presumably a rising star in the GOP. Many thought he was going to be a senator. And then that's always a stepping stone to greater national glory.
Right.
But Anthony Gonzalez today, or maybe it was yesterday, he fully tapped out of the whole thing. Was like, you know what? Football was easier than this bullshit. Figuring out Peyton Manning's accent was easier than this bullshit. I'm out. He does not want to be a Trumpty Dumpty cracker monkey anymore. He said, I could run, I could raise the money in the primary and do this dance, but why would I want to sit with this party? And to be honest, he could have said it earlier. And the dip out might not be the best thing because it just leaves the cracker monkeys in charge. But at a certain point, we need many of these motherfuckers to either bow out or flip sides and go Democratic.
And you know what? No, he might go Democratic. Okay, he might actually go Democratic. But the bottom line is there's a couple of different people. If you look at Lynn Cheney, she did the same thing where she's considering Liz. I'm sorry, Liz. Lynn Cheney's actually her cousin. It was her cousin, and her cousin actually used to sing backup.
They related to Don Cheney, too.
Right. She's actually the person. Yeah, she actually used to manage the group Full Force. back in the day. So, but aside from that,
your fucking ass.
Yeah. So actually, no. Lynn. Did I say Liz?
You said Lynn.
I said Liz. It's Liz.
It's Liz.
Liz Cheney is considering like getting the fuck out of there. There's a couple other Republicans with some kind of actually integrity. They're actually thinking about bouncing out. So he's not the first one, and I'm kind of glad that some people are actually speaking the truth. 1 second, my chair. Oh shit, my chair. That are speaking the truth. But no, he said, I'm out. I am. I tap out. Tapping out. I'm out. He definitely tapped out. And yeah. I'm glad he did, though. I hope more do.
Yeah, no, I mean, and actually, there's I know in New Hampshire there was a state representative who tapped out. He's a doctor too, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I can't do this anymore." But the reality is, I was asking literally earlier today with my mother, like, what are whatever a true Republican, quote unquote, means. Like, what are you gonna do right now? Because I know
what do you mean?
I mean, listen. I know some of them were just like kind of semi-racist. More fiscally.
I don't think you can be semi-racist. I think
no. I think some people are like
a little bit more than semi.
They just don't know what they're saying, right? I'm not.
What do you mean? What do you mean? But no.
They're the people who are like, hang all the niggers from the trees, and then there's some people
they're racist,
right? And then there's some like semi-racist people that are just like, I'm just used to my community being a certain way, and they don't quite know what they're saying, but they're literally like, hang all the niggers.
Okay,
they just don't know it. So
they don't know it, but
I'm gonna call that semi because they're not
the Cracker Circus was, the Cracker Circus, and you see them standing up and balancing up on niggas' heads. And like in the circus, the bottom line is they're not semi. The fact is that he realized that they are full blown, absolute Trumplican, racist,
right?
And Anthony Gonzalez.
He realized that, like, he's like,
there's no saving these motherfuckers.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's all
they're following. They're following retard in charge.
I don't know what led Anthony Gonzalez to, like, with the Spanish last name. He looks white as shit, but your last name's Gonzalez. He's Cuban American. End of the day, that's kind of not white, almost white, whatever. But I don't know what led him to the Republican Party. But my thing is, there are people like him that at a certain point can't do all of that, right? Like they can't, like it's not that for them. They're not about kissing Trump's ass or being, in this kind of sycophant cult. But then what do you do? And for him, he's bouncing from office, right? He's like, fuck it. I'm not dealing. My family's being threatened. I'm not doing this. But I'm also like, what do the rest do? What do the rest of these Republicans, Trumplicans,
I can tell you,
do?
Oh,
like,
man.
Are they going to stay in and hide and try and blend in, or do they bounce like him?
Man, why didn't you ask me that earlier? I can tell you, this is what they can do.
My bad.
Fuck them.
I get verbose sometimes.
Okay, no. It was. Hey, you had to get it off your chest. I'm saying to everybody in the feed right now, what can the Republicans do? Okay, like Kuchadamas is saying, we got a couple other people. AJ Fit in the building. So racists get tired of being racist. Who would have thought Cletus would have waved the white flag? Exactly. I just feel like
it's only so much. It's like how much do you believe in this shit, right? So like, and they should not willing to do this.
They should go off in the woods and butt fuck each other to sleep, and then sleep in the woods until a bear comes, and then the bear butt fucks them, and then after the bear butt fucks them, They all live in
the Revenant Bear, where he's
Revenant Bear, and then he ripped their ass apart. The bottom line is, I have no sympathy or empathy for none of these motherfuckers that are Republicans. This dude right here should have left way earlier, so there's too little, too late. Gonzalez
spoke out earlier,
or said something, and by the time they say it, the shit is already done. Democracy's already up for fucking grabs right now. So that's some bullshit. Mr. Gonzalez, I want you to do something for me. Besame culo, you cunt.
That was Spanish for Savage AF.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. We're on YouTube Live, man. YouTube/C/Savage AF World.
The Cracker Circus has been going on, man. We've been had the Cracker Circus. We've been had that. So he knew. It's not like it's something new. It's been that way, and it's infiltrated everything. We just had an election where this motherfucker almost won. Do you understand this?
He did not almost.
He almost won. You know what? Wait, hold on.
Gavin Newsom blew him out the water.
Okay,
but he came to the forefront of the Republican Party in California.
Can you let me finish? Let me finish. My bad. Makes it sound more dire. Hold on. By the way, people, I don't know if you know that, man. This guy was one hair away from being the president of the United States.
Larry Elder almost had his finger on the button.
1 second later, he would have threatened China with the nuclear holocaust.
This is the only elder you should not respect.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly.
Respect your elders.
If you cut his gut open, a bunch of Klansmen kids fall out. But I'm just telling you right now. Larry, he didn't. No, he got absolutely. By the way, I voted, and Cameron voted. And I'm gonna tell you, that was coincidence. He walked right past. Looking like a voter. He definitely looks like a Republican. But I'm fucking with you, Cam. But the bottom line is, you know, and I know he could have said that shit a long time ago. Well, Gonzalez could have said, no, but him specifically, this motherfucker. You're a Cuban. They don't like you, bitch. They don't like you.
And he was a tight end in the NFL. I feel like
he should have known.
Most cats on in Congress can't.
All those niggas that was blocking for you, and you side with people that are blocking niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Essentially, a tight end is an offensive lineman who can catch the football. And run. So it's a really coordinated big dude that's strong and likes to slap.
But again, I'm sure there was some niggas that blocked for him that made sure he could get into the end zone. And then he sided with people that are trying to block niggas from voting, block niggas from having equal rights, block niggas from having just basic housing. Mm-hmm. They don't even want that. So to side with them, Mr. Cubano, is fucked up, okay? And I don't know what
Revenga!
You know what I kill a communist for fun. I don't know if you remember that.
No, Evelyn Gatton, you're right. Larry Elder did not almost win. He was blown.
I know.
Shang was being facetious, as they say.
Thank you.
I like to shout out new names when I see.
What's up, Renee?
Renee Keys. What's up, girl? Keep unlocking
keys,
doors.
Keys. No, but I know what you're saying. I just feel like a lot of these people, they give them props once they come out and they write a book and they're like, motherfucker, why didn't you say that during the time? In fact, give him a motherfucker say what. I need a motherfucker say what.
Here we go. Hold on. It's like, wait, what'd you ask, Shang? You said, why didn't they do what?
Why didn't he do the shit when he knew the shit was going bad?
Motherfucker say what? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
And why didn't his whole family that are all Cubano say something about it? And if they didn't say something about it,
motherfucker say what? Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's that easy, y'all.
Savage AF brought to you by the two most famous motherfuckers in these little blocks. Black Pedro and the high yellow terrorist of comedy. No, I don't know what the fuck.
Comedian Shane, y'all. You know what it is, man.
Yeah.
All right, so while we continue, all right, I'm gonna introduce this topic, then I'm gonna run and grab my charger for my laptop because it ain't been charged.
It's doing it again. Okay.
But like my laptop, do you need a boost? The FDA has cleared the Pfizer booster shot for 65 and up, which means my mother should get one. Although she had the Moderna, which was also proven to be the strongest of the three. Moderna actually has come out on the top within a CDC, longer term study. So Moderna is the best you can get. Pfizer, which I have, is number 2.
I have Pfizer,
but that's the only one that's been fully approved by the FDA. And then Johnson & Johnson comes in number 3. But the FDA has cleared the Pfizer booster shot, or as a booster shot.
As a booster shot, right.
For 65 and up. But
not anybody under that. So a lot of people are the Republicans.
They actually rejected it for those under. 65.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna grab my power source.
He's going to power the source, and this is what they did. They rejected it under 65, and they're using it as a political football, and to basically say that Biden failed. And Biden didn't fail. The motherfuckers that do the shit said the shit ain't right for people under 65 yet. That's it. I'm so sick of these bitches that say these little bitch things. I think they all, when they get up in the morning, they put on bitch deodorant so they smell bitches. But it wasn't that.
What's that called? SHANGRY?
Yeah. The bottom line is if you're 65 and up, you can get the booster shot. You will get the booster shot. But end of the day, I see the Republicans using it as, Biden failed. He's failing the people under 65. I've seen some of the reports on the news where they're trying to say that shit, and it makes me want to smack them in they fucking head. You know what? Sometimes I'm not saying we condone violence here on the show. I just say sometimes.
I'll say it.
Well, you gonna say it? Now we know COVID is out of control anyway. It's not something that we can absolutely say that we got a handle on it, but to say that Biden's a failure because he didn't get the people under 65. All right, love you, man. All right, so under 65, it's silly. It's just silly to even blame him for it. And the people that don't understand that, off the top of the rope, bitches.
Yeah, bitches. So, I think the biggest thing with this is that Biden a few weeks ago announced that, or at least it seemed to me at the time, that everybody should get a booster shot 8 months after their last shot.
Right.
And then that was something that was immediately not endorsed by the FDA or the CDC, which seems like the administration putting pressure on the medical community to conform to, their regulations, right, which is a problem. And now you have the CDC or the FDA, clearing one of the vaccines for a booster, not the others, but only for a certain age group. I just think that the Biden administration, maybe Joseph Robinette Biden spoke a little bit early about boosters. And not that he was contradictory to science, but I think confusing to the public. Because even at this point, so now my mother has the Moderna, which turns out to be the best of them.
Right.
I don't know that, but only Pfizer has been cleared for a booster. So should my mother, as a fully vaccinated Moderna candidate, get the Pfizer booster, or should she wait for Moderna? To be cleared? So right. There's just a lot of confusion in this messaging, even for people that want to follow the messaging. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do what this
it's a come on, and Pedro, it's a clusterfuck. They're trying to figure it out as they go. This is some new shit.
This is one of those things where it's like, God damn it, Joe, you started running your mouth, and I'm not sure.
You should have shut the fuck up. Renee Key says it's funny how they like to always come up with BS to make whomever is in charge of the country the scapegoat every time shit goes south. I agree with that. That's why I said I don't think it. I think Joe should have watched what he said and maybe be tempered with his words.
Heavy lies the crown. The reality is the responsibility does fall on the president. The other day, a congressional hearing was asking Christopher Wray why the FBA fucked over these little gymnast girls. And
FBI.
And Christopher Wray.
It was the FBI. It wasn't the FBA.
Or did I say? I said Christopher Ray.
You know what? I got to hit you.
FBI.
I'm sorry, man. I got to hit you with it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Grammar
no, right.
police.
Yep,
Boom.
yep. My bad.
Got it.
I rhymed FBA with Christopher Ray. Sorry.
But bars wise, skills.
But Christopher Ray,
skills.
Current director of the FBI, was questioned about why the FBI did shit when he wasn't in charge, which is like,
okay,
you know,
well, I wasn't there, motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
so
Queen Bee, look
so
what
whoever's
Queen Bee
in charge is always going to be asked about.
They're always going to be responsible for it anyway it goes, even though he wasn't specifically there creating the vaccine and all that other shit. Queen Bee said,
and no dick nugget, troll monster ass jackal out there. I did not say that the Moderna and Pfizer should be mixed. No, I'm saying that I'm confused.
You need clarity.
Can my mother get the Pfizer booster having Moderna? I clearly asked the question, you ass mangled donkey biscuit ass fuck nugget of a sack hole shit biscuit.
Yeah.
Slap cake ho hawk.
Okay, that was it. Without the ho hawk, I don't know if I would have ride all the way with it, but god damn it. Okay, yes, it wasn't a grammar thing. I just did it for like, okay, number one, man, fuck the FDA is what Queen Bee says. Stacey Patterson says they should have had us all eat Flintstone vitamins and drink water from the hose. We would have been fine. What?
I mean, she's off that 80s raising, you know what I mean? You know, in the 80s, you just pull up to any spout. They just have water fountains in the middle of your house. Knowing niggas peed in there probably at some point. Some nigga put his dick in there. And we all drank from the fountain.
And we all drank from it. And I know I was one of those. And I was one of those people that put their dick in it. Okay, I just wanted that to be known for all y'all. No, but I think that the fact that they're figuring it out. It's science sometimes does not move at the speed of the public. And to see, you got to let them do their thing, man. You got to let them do their thing, and hopefully do it in a safe way. And so the elderly and everyone else involved will be safe. That's which way I'm saying it.
The elderly have been cleared for the Pfizer booster.
Yes,
but I don't know. You know, so like I at this point, I'm complaining. Like, well, is it only for people who got the Pfizer first? Is it can you mix the Pfizer with the Moderna? You know, can you mix it with the Johnson and Johnson? Like, what does this mean for my mother? Yeah, selfishly, I'm asking.
Oh no, but you know what? I think that because that question you just asked, a lot of people are going to be asked that questions. I think we will have some answers if you can mix and match and whatever else. Long as you get a booster shot, that is what matters. So we'll find that out. I do think that they will come up with that because that's a common sense question. Like if I got the Pfizer, do I have to get another Pfizer, or do I got to wait 6 months until the other Pfizer booster come out? Or you go under 65? If they go under 65, when do I wait? Because I'm gonna get a booster because I'm 78 years old. So I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I'm getting a booster. Okay, when I'm being 79. In fact, my birthday this month, next week, or a week and a half, and guess what's gonna happen? Boom, I'm gonna be 98 years old. And look, and look goddamn good too,
going exponentially.
Goddamn, y'all don't understand. That's what the fuck I'm doing.
Good humor wasted. We appreciate you for taking a break from work so you could type out fuck nugget. They don't come in a 40 piece. Not after midnight.
Not after midnight.
If you're on Uber Eats, you know what I mean. All right, so I'm assuming that because the CDC, the FDA, I should say, the
FDA,
they actually rejected the booster for those under 65, that the efficacy of the virus or of the vaccine within those under 65 does not wane enough such that a booster is justified. But it seems that in their endorsement of a booster for 65 and up, that the vaccine's efficacy does wane enough such that this group specifically, who were always the first group who should have been getting it, right? Like,
and also
that was the first wave of people.
They're the first wave of people, but Pedro, those were the people that were more at risk. So I get it.
Yeah, no,
exactly. I get
it.
it. So I'm hoping that they do get that whole confusion with can we do the like Connect Four? Like, you remember this game Connect Four? Anybody in the feed where you had to do the thing and the thing? I hope that they get the Moderna. Do I have to get another Moderna, or do I get the Pfizer where I can go diagonally and then I can win? How do you connect it? And then boom, I sunk your battleship. I'm just saying, put it in there. But I need to know, because being 99 years old, it's getting close for me.
Stop.
I'm gonna be, man, 5 more years, man. I'll be 412 years old.
Hey, man. Well, listen,
my birthday.
before those times come, just understand that you should be on theblackpedro.com/shop and picking up Black Pedro Begins, the album.
Yes,
okay?
The album.
But also, since the nigga's about to be a centenarian, apparently,
yes,
you should be on Amazon and looking at SHANGRY. It's gonna be the comedy special of the year.
Yes, you need to check it. And you know what
anybody else does.
And also, let me hip y'all to something. I'm going to be, and by the end of the month, I'm going to be on IMDb TV, Pluto, Tubi. I'm going to be on all the other platforms. So not only will I be on Amazon, I'll be on all these other platforms. So if you don't have Amazon, you can watch it there. Boom, bam. Oh yeah, you click.
Also, I'm gonna click this though, because I'm gonna flip from this banner. Bam, kill that. So Shang is also going to be in Lansing.
No, first I'm in Detroit.
Detroit first. Sorry.
Yes, I'm in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, this is the Detroit one. Sorry, I need to kill this other banner. Sorry, let me do this.
All right. So I'm going to be in Detroit at the Detroit Funny Comedy Club for Friday, September 24th.
Nigga, that's at Burt's.
That's what it is.
It's in Eastern Market, y'all.
Yeah, Burt's Marketplace.
Yeah. So by the way, Burt's is like a legendary jazz club.
Oh, well, is that where? Well, then that's where I'll be.
And they have a few spaces within that area, but when it says Burt's Marketplace, you're going to be performing.
I'm going to be performing in
under
Burt's,
the umbrella of a legendary jazz club.
And then Lansing, Michigan, I'm going to be. I'll be at
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay, I'll be at Funny is Funny Comedy Club. I'm going to be there for the 25th and 26th for 3 shows. So make sure you check it out. Saturday, December 25th, there'll be 2 shows, and then Sunday 1 show. I thought it was going to be only 1 show, but now it's 3 shows. So thank you guys for that. Going to be there. And then right after that, then we're going to go into the last part of the show because we can get out of here. Yes, Tuesday, September 28th, we're going to be doing a show, 50 Shades of Funny. 50 Shades of Funny at Howard Hughes Theater if you're in the LA area.
There's not 50 comics on the show, though, just so you know.
There's only going to be.
It's not. I mean, there's a lot, but not 50.
There's 5, and I'm hosting. So make sure you check it out. Robbie Perron's going to be on the show. Roz Washington, Honest John, Jeff Arnold, and the legendary. Look at that. Look, it looks like such a sweetheart, but he says some really edgy, horrible jokes that are just not horrible, not laugh wise, but just a little more edgy than you think. Like you go, oh my God, did he just say run after that white girl?
He made me laugh at the devil's words.
There you go. So make sure you check us out. And as we move on, and by the way, I understand that that just happened. You people between Blanco and Pedro, that was pretty. Pedro, that was a long one. Pedro went in. And he ended it with Ho-Hawk, which I think that was pretty good. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, that was
other than our, I think I'm gonna change up our name for trolls. It's just Ho-Hawks.
Yeah,
they circle the skies as hoes, looking for carnage or whatever, and it's just like, bro, get your own show. Like, just make your own show instead of circling above this show and being like, why don't you do this? Pedro should say this. Just say your own shit on your own show.
Because your name was
Ho-Hawk.
Yeah, your name was Cold Silly and probably very funny and silly. Yes. Remember?
They are sparrow wolves.
They
fly around the air trying to act like wolves, and really you're just scavenging.
Yeah,
material.
okay, but you know what?
You have no original material. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay,
Speaking of original material, we
get
do
that
have
off your chest, bro.
off my chest is we have original material here, and when we do it, it sounds a little something like this.
Hey, 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 it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Help me. My face isn't.
No, you were right there. You were right there.
I get confused, man.
It happens. It happens.
All right, man. So this is your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Yeah. All right, man. So whiteout is to the rescue, guys, and I don't mean the thing you used, some of us in high school, to correct your papers, and then find and replace are like the new whiteout for all you digital motherfuckers. But what I'm talking about now is like the other day we were talking about scientists trying to bring back woolly mammoths and things of that nature and how ridiculous that is. And I know Breezy JJ's one of her followers was talking about her mother's battle with cancer. Now we could dedicate science to so many better things like the curing of cancer. And came across a story from USA Today about how scientists have created the world's whitest paint. And on a show called Savage as Fuck with Black Pedro and comedian Shang right here for you. I know we talk about race a lot, guys. And oftentimes we get into a space where white is not right. But in this case, it might be. Scientists from out of the University of Purdue, hey, fuck the Boilermakers, go blue. But okay, Big Ten, let's go.
You still had to get that off your chest.
I had, it's
fuck them.
It's a game tomorrow, dog.
I'm going to talk about this issue, but first, fuck them.
Damn. Michigan first, but Purdue right now.
Right now, for right now.
A group of scientists who have created the world's whitest paint. And as a student of architecture, I do understand that black absorbs heat and white reflects it. And at this point, in our status of global warming, where the American West is on fire and has no water, and Alaska's landscape is being changed, and it rained for the first time on I think Greenland's ice caps or whatever, things are happening on this earth that have never happened during human existence due to global warming. Scientists have now created a paint so white, because I want you to know this, that white reflects heat and black absorbs it. They created a paint so white that it could eliminate potentially the need for air conditioning. Okay. Not only does extra white paint reflect heat, but this paint they've created the whitest ever, which is now, it wasn't their goal, but is now in the Guinness Book of World Records as the whitest paint ever, actually emits thermal energy, right? So it's like actually giving off heat. It's rejecting the heat. So once your building's not absorbing heat, you no longer need to cool it as much as you would have needed to in, for instance, my mother's house, which is in the middle of Vegas and constantly contained within the devil's asshole. So I liked this story and wanted to present it to you as an example of how science should be used, as opposed to bringing back woolly mammoths to a world that has no woolly space for them to be, has no more snow caps for them to be in. It's essentially, right? Like that shit's going away.
Right.
Maybe we should apply it to more technological things that could help the earth, even though it's white. Guys,
but
I know a lot of us are black out there and maybe don't want to hear this, but this white paint could drastically reduce the Earth's carbon footprint if we began to paint all the buildings on the earth.
But you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The reason that it's not going to work is because I'm going to tell you why it's not going to work. Because even when we do come up with things that are great to help the earth, they don't implement them until the earth is totally fucked up.
Now, I will admit, I don't know what it's made out of. So it's probably made out of, saber-toothed tiger juice, or those are already extinct. But you know what I mean? Like, it's probably made out of hippopotamus tears or some shit like that.
Right.
Like, where it's just maybe not sustainable. I don't know.
I don't know. It just sounds, for some reason, it just sounds really racist to me.
I know. I get it.
Yeah, this is the whitest paint ever, niggers.
And it's going to save the earth.
Whoa, and it's going to save the earth because that's what white people do.
I get it.
And if we painted something black, everything catches on fire. But you know what? It has a great fucking slam dunk.
But the reality is white people ain't white and black people
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like, we
but you know what?
We rarely fall into these.
They're not. Check this out. They come up with something that actually can help the earth. Then they have to go through all this red tape to fucking do it, and then they don't fucking do it. America and Earthlings. That's why when the aliens come, they're gonna only grab a couple of us, and the rest of us they're gonna blow the fuck up because we are useless. Not that I mean we're not useless. All the people in the feed, us. We're definitely valuable. I'm talking about those other motherfuckers. These other motherfuckers. It's horrible. Horrible.
All right. So that's my Black Pedro pop-in for today is that, the whitest paint ever. And it's obviously not white out. That's why I put it in quotes. But the whitest paint ever might help save the earth.
Well, maybe we'll save the earth.
I got my white on today to try and reflect.
Yeah, but you know what? He got that white
heat off me when he troll heat off.
Or maybe your shirt is racist.
No, I call this shirt a Ho-Hawk repellent. Okay.
Well, yeah. You need one of those.
A Ho-Hawk scarecrow. It's a hawk crow.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this very quick and then roll into my thing very quickly. Yo, Savage AF brought to you by the world famous Us Two motherfuckers right here all day, every day. That's how we do Monday through Friday. Well, Mondays we are on 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Tuesday through Thursday we are on 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, make sure you check us out on all podcast platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Make sure you check us out and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And then I'm going to go right into my black SHANGRY begins. I don't know what the fuck. All right, God damn it. You know what I meant. But you know what I meant. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe to the channel, you know what you got to do. Okay, my SHANGRY today, actually, since he did a whiteout thing, back-to-back white. Boom. Hey, Jack. Hey. I know WAP stands for wet ass pussy, but that stands for white ass people to me today because they are the biggest swag jackers. I watch all these award shows and I see all these white people doing all the things they think are, urban or black. Fuck you, okay? Because everything that you pick, I mean, not everything, but a lot of the stuff that you jack from us, it's not the good sides of us. It's the negative sides of us. It's the negative imagery. It's the white boy that tries to be hood and do all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? And you try to be thugged out and you think that's, I'm being urban. No, you're being a fucking clown. And all you white women that try to, shake your booty like that. Yeah.
Why Skeletor? Why Skeletor, dog?
Why Skeletor? But yeah, all the twerking when a black woman does it, she's a nasty hoe. When a white woman does it, oh, look at her shaking her ass. She's doing her thing. Oh, look at her. Look at Betty. Boom, 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 boom. Not that Betty don't got a good ass. I'm gonna keep it real. Betty got a good ass. But the bottom line is everything that you pick from us, there's always some negative connotation or some parody or cliche or some other shit. And I'm tired of it. And the bottom line is if you're going to take stuff from us, and try to emulate it and you capitalize on it and make all this money off of it, especially when you look at music, look at fashion, we look at a lot of stuff. It's constant. You constantly do the same shit over and over again where you try to take from us. And we're tired of it. We are tired of it. And I'm tired of it. I hate when you see on the Apollo, when a white woman sings like a black woman, we scream and lose our mind and think it's amazing. When a black woman sings extremely well, we just go, that's okay. But they do. They bite all our shit. They bite our shit and do our shit, and then we actually buy it back. So what I'm saying to people, stop condoning these fuck faces for doing this shit. We got to stop doing it. Not them, and it's not their fault. It's our fault. Stop condoning that shit. Make sure that we support our shit when it's our good shit, not just when white people do the same shit as us, and then we think it's dope. Stop it. That's all. I don't know if that made sense. And you just do it. Just do it. Sorry.
Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it, man. We make that good, and then they sell it for cheap.
Exactly. So it's like I see with hip hop, with everything else. I'm not saying don't buy that shit if you like that shit. I'm just saying buy our shit too if you like our shit. In fact, buy our shit. When we doing a live show, I say, oh man, I love that Daniel Tosh. He's so funny. Well, that's cool too. But why don't you support a Black Pedro or a Shang while you're doing it? Yeah, while you spending all that money over there, spend that money over here. And black banks, black stuff. We can be efficient. Before we go, this is one thing I want to say. I hate when they actually say when you talk white, that you're not talking white, you are being intelligent. No, intelligent is not inherently white. So stop that fucking thought process that anything white is right.
No matter what version of English you speak, whether it's broken vernacular or the Queens,
right?
You're talking white. English is just a white language. Spanish is a white language. French is a white language. Latinos don't like to hear me say this. They're like, why don't you speak Spanish? And I'm like, I don't want to learn another colonizer's language. I don't need to know another European white man's language. Spanish is a white man's language. But they're like, you have a Mexican name. I'm like, no, I have a Spanish name, just like most Mexicans. Y'all are all talking. Most of us talk white at this point.
Right. But
I know a nigga darker than Night who is from West Africa who speaks fluent French because his country got colonized by the French. That language is not indigenous to his land. He speaks indigenous languages, yes, but he speaks French through.
Voulez-vous que c'est soit?
Yep.
Okay,
that meant something.
No, what I mean is, I don't know what the fuck. That means no, I'm saying to y'all, support. If you see somebody white, you support doing something that is inherently our culture, you support it. I'm saying support stuff that is inherently our culture when we are fucking doing it. And don't assume that a black bank is going to fuck your shit up more than a white bank. They both are going to take the interest off your shit and make millions. But why not invest in that? I'm just saying, not saying diss all white people. I'm saying invest in our shit more and stop when they do take the negative shit from us. We big them up when they do some negative shit or twerk or do some nasty shit or weird shit. We go, yeah, that's acting niggerish. No. That's all I'm saying. And wow, and by the way, as we leave today for the weekend, I want you all to have
international on us all of a sudden.
Yeah,
I speak French. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. That's what I speak. Yeah, and ladies,
to all y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And all you ladies, I speak French. Hey, French kiss.
Croissants and quesadillas to everybody out there, y'all.
All right, so we out of here for this weekend. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Also, if you're in the LA area, check me out. I'm gonna be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach tomorrow night, and I'm doing a show tonight for Snoop Dogg tonight at the Snoop Dogg Complex. So we gonna see. We gonna see.
I want to see video of that, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna see y'all. We're gonna see y'all Monday. No, we might have to change some shit around because we're gonna be doing it.
Oh yeah,
a taping for. He's taping a special.
Yeah, we're not gonna be on Monday.
We're not gonna be on Monday. He's taping a special. I'll be hosting it. We're doing it for Funny is Funny. No, what is it? Funny. I forget the name of the company. But you know what? Fuck that company. Damn.
Until the check clears.
Until the check clear. Fuck these kids. I'm kidding. This weekend, going to be on at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach, the 10 o'clock show. I'll see y'all there. Y'all take care of yourself. We'll see you Tuesday. And we'll let you know how the taping goes. I think Pedro's going to tear that shit up. It's going to be a good night. You guys, deuces.
Yes, sir.